You mentioned it took a little while to get there. And I think elsewhere you also talked about how the first month was about 10x slower than it would have been doing it slow solo. Can you explain like what did the first month and the evolution look like?
Yeah, so the earliest versions of the product exploration, uh, starting from zero, was to kind of have the agent triage pages on my behalf, right? Going on call is a thing that I do. We're exploring what it means to have these agents do knowledge work, and dealing with outages is a thing that I do. It's text heavy. I thought it was pretty amenable to having agents do this work. And from zero at the time, without all these lovely apps we have in Codex today, if you said, read my Slack and figure out what inbound outages are happening, it's just not a thing the harness was able to do. Uh, so it's obviously, of course, much quicker for me to tab over to Slack and copy and paste into Codex, but that's not the goal, right? The goal is to get Codex to do the full job. So kind of had to stop, say, okay, I can copy and paste, but I don't want to. What must I build first to give Codex access to Slack? And actually, the thing I have to build first is like credential management in the harness, so Codex is able to request credentials on my behalf. And in order to do that, I need access to the keychain. And in order to do that, I need like secure coding practices that prevent me from making cryptography mistakes when we're dealing with this sensitive material. And you can kind of recurse into a task like that, sometimes like 6, 7, 8 times before you bottom out at the core primitive capability that is missing. And then you kind of like boop, 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 pop back up the stack to accomplish the actual higher level primitive that you were trying to add to the product.
I hope you're enjoying today's episode. Are you interested in becoming an AI product manager, making hundreds of thousands of dollars more, joining OpenAI and Anthropic? Then you might want to do a course that I've taken myself, the AI PM certificate ran by OpenAI product leader Mikdad Jaffer. If you use my code and my link, you get a special discount on this course. It is a course that I highly recommend. We have done a lot of collaborations together on things like AI product strategy. So check out our newsletter articles if you want to see the quality of the type of thinking you'll get. One of my frequent collaborators, Pavel Hearn, is the Build Labs leader. So you're going to live build an AI product with Pavel's feedback if you take this AIPM certificate. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to use my code and my link in order to get a special discount. And now back into today's episode. I hope you enjoyed that short clip. You can check out the full episode here.